TIFU by using a paint sprayer to paint my living room. My husband and I recently bought a house that needed serious updating. We had old carpet and nasty tile, including asbestos, removed, and then installed gorgeous new finish in place red oak, stained a light color. Today I decided to paint my living room Sherwin-Williams Salty Dog, a very dark blue, and, being somewhat lazy and hating painting with the fire of 1,000 suns, decided to try a paint sprayer. I got a Magnum X5, so not super cheap but not top of the line. Watched some videos, and started. We prepped everything using tape and some of that tape with plastic sheeting attached. While my husband left to run an errand, I started painting. It looked great, and after a few issues, like it stopping when it still had 20% of the paint left in the gallon, I was done. Then I noticed it. Paint, specifically, aerosolized blue paint that I didn't realize was coming up in a cloud as I painted, all over my gorgeous new floors. It's everywhere. The floor in the living room and part of the hallway now has a slight blue tinge from aerosolized paint. I'm going to die of the shame. I have no idea what to do. TLDR, I used a paint sprayer with dark blue paint to paint my walls, and the paint aerosolized all over my newly installed hardwood floors, turning them slightly blue. The floors weren't covered? That's a mistake. Learned a similar lesson thankfully in a rental house when I opened a door after painting and all. The aerosolized paint settled on the white bathroom tile. The real trick is to paint the walls before you put down the new flooring. The F-up wasn't using a paint sprayer. The F-up is you not protecting the flooring. Most likely the paint mostly dried before landing on the floor. You have a good bit of scrubbing to do, but it should come clean. This is latex paint? Soap and water should clean it up fine. Not sure why you'd spray instead of roll an interior though. Yeah. The first thing you do when using a paint sprayer is cover absolutely everything. Technical term, overspray. And as others have said, solution is to cover everything. Prep work is 80% of painting. You are not dumb, just didn't know. Now you do and have a good sprayer. Next job will be beautiful. Shortcuts are never really shortcuts lol. I think you had the pressure in the gun dialed up too high. I did the same thing once. Start off at the lowest setting and test spray. You'll probably see fingers of paint. Then dial it up until it sprays evenly. Fortunately I had the floor covered but there were spots where it wasn't covered and I was able to get those up with a coarse sponge and a little elbow grease. The paint sprayer was awesome. Did a good-sized room in 10 minutes. Good luck. Never use a sprayer on an interior repaint if overspray is a concern. This is Painting 101. Mask and roll. I know this exact feeling as my wife and I painted our son's rooms a nice dark blue, and it is very clear where the tape ended, on both the top and bottom. We've decided we're just going to have a painter redo it when we update the carpet in the room. Maybe RD has some advice. Ventilate the area and start wiping everything down with rubbing alcohol. It will get the paint up. I did this recently. Dusted white paint all over newly finished hardwood. I feel your pain. At least I plan to still spray interior latex but will cover absolutely everything. So much more thoroughly. Probably just dust sweep it and vacuum it, and wipe it dry before wetting or using products. Skill issue. Pro tip for anyone looking to avoid this. A damp mop with some mop and glow before spraying will keep the specks from sticking and will make it as easy as mopping it up. Clean water is key. Also, Magnum X5 is a boss-ass sprayer. IDC what anyone says.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.